One retcon I'd like to discuss a little more as part of this segment is the additional characters on the island. Once again, Kitana, Jade, Nightwolf, Quan Chi, Baraka, Shiva, Kung Lao, Sector, Cyrax, Ermac and Jax were not in MK1. Their presence here is a retcon. There was no need to include these characters here because the game fails to make proper use of both the new additions and the actual MK1 roster. Jax, Shiva, Kitana, Jade and Sector don't even have tournament matches. You know who else doesn't have any tournament matches? Sonya, Kano and Sub-Zero. 3 characters who were already in MK1 do not have any matches. You may think they do, but they don't. Sub-Zero fights Sonya as an assassination attempt and there is no crowd present. The rest of Sonya's chapter is a series of battles outside the tournament bracket and she only ever loses to Johnny Cage. How can Liu Kang be the only one left if Sonya isn't eliminated? The only explanation is that she is not part of the tournament herself. Kano fights Johnny Cage and Sonya in random encounters. If Shang Tsung's presence at the fight with Sonya makes it official, then Sonya is a participant herself, meaning her not being eliminated is indeed a plot hole. Sub-Zero's fight with Scorpion is not officially sanctioned as Shang Tsung is not present to oversee the battle, and the two are fighting on the same side, meaning them fighting each other would be counterproductive to Outworld. But let's ignore all that for now and break this down to show just how unruly and random this tournament is. Johnny Cage has matches with Reptile and Baraka on the first night. The following morning, Scorpion battles both Kung Lao and Nightwolf. The next day, Cyrax fights Johnny Cage, followed up that night by Liu Kang vs Ermac, then capping it all off the night after that with Liu Kang vs Quan Chi and Scorpion, Goro, and finally Shang Tsung. And yes, this is the passage of time, not just different times on different parts of the island, because the pit and courtyard both have 2 different times of day. Leaving aside the 2 special matches, our competitors are split into 4 for Earthrealm and 6 for Outworld. How would you organise matches with that? If you paired them up, you'd have 2 from Outworld left over. What are they supposed to do, fight each other? That would run completely contrary to the faction setup. Would they just be saved over to fight random Earthrealm heroes that win? The only ways I could see this working are 1. Winner stays on like in the fighting game's team match mode. 2. Herd them all up for 1 round, then arrange another random set of matchups between those that are left every round until all of one side is out. 3. Establish a single elimination tournament with the first round consisting of matchups of competitors from opposing realms, and have the winners move on to the next opponent regardless of the two's home realms. But even then, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, what if there are multiple Earth Warriors left by the time the Outworld 6 are eliminated? How do you decide who fights Goro? And what if all the Earth heroes lose? Do the remaining Outworld Warriors have to fight Goro? Tekken and Street Fighter make way more sense because while there may be conflict between factions, those aren't the central focus of the tournament's creation. The tournament system implies structure and order, but there's none to be found here. Dead or Alive 5 story mode does include a proper single elimination bracket with 8 competitors that can easily be tracked. In this game, Johnny Cage has 2 fights on the first night, then fights Cyrax, who has yet to win before now, and Liu Kang doesn't have a single match until after the other Earth heroes are all eliminated. All of this applies to the Outworld tournament too. Jax beats Baraka and officially forfeits by leaving Outworld. Kitana fights some guy and is forced out of the tournament by Khan. Sub-Zero fights Reptile and Scorpion before being removed from play by the Lin Kuei. Ermac beats Johnny Cage and doesn't get another match. Smoke loses to someone, possibly Ermac. Kung Lao fights the 2 sorcerers and Kintaro before Khan breaks his neck, followed by Liu Kang defeating Khan. As you can see, most of the competitors don't actually lose and instead forfeit, making Khan's tournament a complete farce. Could you imagine actually watching this thing where people win one fight and then just piss off home? And apparently the fact that I like just a little thought to be put into my fighting game story makes me weird and unreasonable by the internet standards.